Welcome back, folks. We're here for more VoD review. Hello, YouTube. As always, if you guys enjoyed the content, feel free to sub, like, and or comment. And follow me everywhere at CubbyXX. We've got TL versus Weibo for this one. Close game. Sadly, TL's, I think their early game, they just kind of beat themselves. And they tried to dig themselves out of the hole. And they did not. So we're going to dive into this one, starting with draft. As we have a Lucian first pick. I will say, so diving into the bans real quick. These bans are pretty standard. And it's good to see Rumble being taken away by from Impact. Impact, really, really good Rumble player. I've been a little bit scared that the Western teams have been refusing to play Rumble. It's a good sign to see that Impact's still playing it. I'm not surprised at all. This guy is a career Rumble player. He's really fucking good. So, yeah. After that, though, we end up having Lucian first pick. A bit of a deny from Xiaohu. And they actually put a bot with Nami. I like Lucian Nami better than Lucian mid. I feel like Lucian Nami, you actually have more ways to play out the game. And Yon does have the Lucian pass from NA. So we'll see if that continues on the world stage. Next. Oh, also, Yone taken away. Not really a surprise. TL is not going to play Yone. We have Skarner. Skarner, really strong in the tournament so far. He's been seeing a lot of bans. And then it's Callista Renata into this. I'm okay with Lucian Nami and Callista Renata, actually. I have faith in TL. You just have to play through your bursty power windows. I will say that Callista does scale really hard on this patch. I think a lot of the games with the utility 80 carries being in the game, like Jhin and Ashe, if you go late as Callista, and with like a lot of what's in the meta, you actually get to a point where you don't really die. And you just get the drain tank fights. Which I know isn't historically where we think of Callista being strong. But I do think that Callista actually can be really strong in some of those scenarios in like this meta and how it's being played at Worlds. Anyway. After that, we've got no Cassante, no Poppy. I think Cassante, good takeaway from really good takeaway from Impact. And then it's Ori, Syndra handshake. Ori does have this and this to play off of. So it's a decent amount of circles here for Weibo. They have a little bit more team fighting tools. Syndra's going to have to play disengage. The one thing I don't like is I don't think this should have been Renekton. I want a Gnar. I actually wanted to Impact Gnar. Like, the answers to Gnar are like, I mean, what's Breathe going to play? He's probably going to play as Kennen. And I think that you can deal with Kennen if you have this and a Gnar, personally. We think Renekton's stronger? I don't know, because you give away Gnar, and this... I don't like this matchup for Renekton, especially on this patch. I thought Gnar... Like, they already have something that can hold the front line. I thought Gnar would have added a little bit more side pressure this game. And I would have liked that quite a bit, but that's just me. Anyway. Because, like, when you pick Renekton, you are signing up for the Gnar. And now, I think that Weibo, they have more teamfight tools, and they can also play sides better. And if Gnar gets ahead, you can actually beat Syndra inside. So that was my concern this game with the TL draft. Can I get runes? Well, that's a blower. Freeze frame. All right. All Gnar rooms have been the same so far. I will say it feels really good for him. Renekton runes, he went ability haste. And so there's nothing else that's different. I know I'm showing my camera for this. Everything else is pretty standard. Red tree for Renata. Interesting. Also, Skarner going Aftershock finally. Like, get the grass shit out of here. It's fine. Okay, so we posture for a swap from Weibo. They get good wards down to scout if it's coming in or not. Renekton's going to be stuck topside. We end up getting an invade. This invade goes very well for TL. Okay, so the big thing to look at is who gets what. If you want level 2 from enemy Raptor camp, you need to hit... You need to kill everything except for... I think you missed 2 baby Raptors. And Tarzan misses 3. So that's 1 that goes over to Yawn. And then another 2 that goes over to Yawn. So Tarzan's still level 1. And this is really split. Again, TL, they get to respond first, as it is their side of the map. And they get him out. So no kill. But Tarzan doesn't really get a head start. Umti's okay. He's got to smite Krugs and then goes from there. But they do force the bot lane out from Weibo, which is really big. So I'd say level 1, honestly 1 because of that. Now, the tough part is that Impact in this top side just kind of loses this matchup. Like, he gets kind of thwacked. I think it's... I don't know exactly what happened here, but... I mean, he got really bullied in this. So, really big that he's able to flash out, because A, he dodges out on the solo kill, but then at least he has second wind and D-shield to help him. But this is not how the lane should go. I mean, at that level, yeah, but I think that with the 3 AD that Gnar gets, and Gnar in this matchup against Renekton, by 15 minutes, Gnar should be up 10 plus. But this is way too much early on for Gnar. And it ends up being a solo kill. All right, really nice though from Umti and APA. Xiaohu a little bit low on mana. Doesn't even use the Q. Saves the Q for the kill. Just pushes him right into Umti. Really, really well done. But now we start the Where's My Flash Key trailer for TL, which is a little bit sad. Because Yawn... So Core flashes that Q, which is really big. Then Yawn tries to greet his flash. And he still dies. So Yawn needs to flash earlier. I think you just flash when you get out of this. Who was the MVP in spring? Marikuv? I do not remember. That was Quid. Yeah, I know. APA agrees to flash. It's a little bit sad, and then Impact just dies. I mean, I really don't think Weibo did anything super special in this game. It was Quid. You were correct. Quid did not have a great tournament. I don't think Weibo did anything super special in this game to get a lead. It's just TL, like, just didn't play correctly. Like, Impact gets solo killed. Yawn, like, flashes at, like, just a really poor timer. APA is going to do the same thing. And, like, Weibo just win the map off of TL misplaying, which felt really bad. Because then TL, like, has to really play their way back into the game, which they end up doing. Yeah, Lucian Nami is really good when you're able to, like, blow people off the mid wave if you do get to that point. All right, so, I mean, 3 grubs going over to Weibo on this top side, I think is a tough one. Like, tough start is being traded out for the Dragon. But, and, like, here's another flash from APA. Like, I mean, dude, just please flash now. I mean, I'm going to assume that he E'd Ori into the turret. Yeah, that did happen. I mean, if he flashed Ori ult, by the way, like, that's the most ideal. Would have ended, like, just don't take any of the damage. So, it's 3 grubs for Dragon, and then Umti checks Tarzan for whatever reason. So he loses this flash. I mean, again, I really don't think Weibo did anything super special in this early game. They're up. We'll play it. This was well managed by TL. Anyway. I think they have to take the dragon. It's like, again, I think the dragon is just what they have to do given that top is the way it is. Topping the way it is a problem. Like the gank mid was good. To get Xiaohu. That was solid. Alright, so Weibo's gonna swap the lanes proactively. By the way, I think that for Lucian bot, this is the right build, the Reaver build. And I mean, TL just gets a blow, breathe off. I like this from TL. They get a free TP, and it allows for them to play grubs afterwards. This is good from TL. They just catch Crisp. This is good from TL. So poor play from Weibo. I really don't know what happened with Weibo here. Weibo kind of lost their minds here. So, I mean, TL are dropping top for this, but they end up getting, I think, something pretty good. Again, they pull the TP, and that means they get to just play grubs. Like, grubs should be theirs. They're dropping top for this, but... Oh, never mind. I mean, this is super worth it for Impact. I don't know what Weibo's doing. I think Impact played that well. I mean, does he have to TP? I don't know. I mean, at least he, like, got the chunk, and so Tarzan, like, couldn't... Like, he got two pretty good empowered Qs off, so... Why don't they play the grubs, though? That's what I'm kind of curious about. Because I feel like they can walk north and get grubs for free. I guess they just want to continue to starve out Breathe. Which they aren't really doing. Because they reset. So they end up losing out on grubs. There is a fight afterwards, though. Could be had. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know what happened here from TL. They're late. I feel like they played one too many waves bot, you know? Like, they need to get out after this wave. Yeah, they play one too many waves. They needed to get this wave in and then get out. If they get this wave in, get out, and then go play for grubs, it's much better for TL. Alright, so TL's late on this play. And they end up losing a lot for this, because they end up losing... They lose free waves in bot. Yeah, so they lose a free wave bot. Just a free turn. And not to mention it's 5-1 now grubs. I think it could have been 3-3 and they don't lose as much. They rotate one wave out earlier. Again, Xiaohu TPing bot. That should have just spelled the grubs for TL. But they were late. I do appreciate what they're doing with Renekton, though. Getting him out of the Gnar matchup. Because he can play into Kalista at this point of the game. Kalista doesn't have Bork. You can't move Renekton yet. So I think that's good understanding from TL. And Gnar is actually killable by Syndra. Just given that it's steel caps and mini Gnar, you have no stats. So I do like the sequence from TL. I think they recovered well after. But again, I think they could have gotten grubs. They're a little bit late. Alright, this TP from APA ends up getting caught up by Xiaohu. It's really nice for not alt. But then Crisp, Chris didn't need to take that one in. For me, Weibo has it 1 right here. If Weibo just chills. If the Weebs chill, they got a 1. The Renata Nami alt trade was good. Yeah, Chris going in. Like, I mean, this is dead on my screen. Like, you just take Dragon and you go fix your lanes, and it's 1. But no, we decide to play. Well played. APA. I mean, the alt doesn't burn the E here, even though he could have had the free E. The saving of the E ends up getting another kill here, which is big. Yeah, I mean, I saw this. I was shocked that TL got something like this. Well put. I mean, good job by TL, but Weibo definitely unforced error from them, for sure. Very safe to say this is unforced error from Weibo. Good punish. I like how I don't know if APA had his E up for this or not, but I do like either way how he saved it, because he ends up creating this play later. They get Ori flash at least. Should be losing this Drake? No. Comp for comp, that is. I mean, the setup they had was poor. And I don't know. I mean, they're a little bit behind at this point of the game. But Renekton's jailed. And top, they AP has the TP in, and his TP is bad. Yeah. And they're behind, right? So I don't think it's a no way they should lose this Drake with this comp. I don't think it's like that. They are stronger right now, but I don't think it's a no way. Yeah, I mean, they are behind. They shouldn't be behind. But, like, they fucked up all their lanes on their own. Like, Impact just lost top. The Yawn and APA had bad flashes that just, like, lost their lanes. That depends. Syndra, I mean, if Syndra goes untouched, yeah, she should be stronger in fights, but I don't think TL gets brutally outscaled in this game, I'll be honest. I mean, the top side, they get outscaled. But Syndra is, like, always used... Like, Syndra scales really hard. It's just the Kalista. If you can't kill Kalista... Like, they have ways to kill Kalista. So, again, I don't think the scaling is, like, what breaks in this game. I just think it was play. That said, this play was good. I don't know what Weibo's doing here. Yeah, I think I think that's fair. They get outscaled just a wee bit. I think it's easier for Weibo to execute their comp in fights. I agree, Yanya. And this is good from TL on the map. I don't know what Weibo's doing here. I really don't. Because they're sacking bot for this. Sorry, the replay kind of fucks it. Yeah, Breathe was going to go bot, but he has no TP, and they want to play Rift. And then Chris gets caught. It's a good find from Umti. Yeah, just take the freebie. There's no Fate's Call yet. Really, really well done by TL. Really good tidal wave, too. Really well played by Impact. I think Impact played this fight really, really well with Umti. They didn't get Breathe yet, which is a bit of a bummer, but... Impact goes down. Does Impact need to go down here? Oh, the Rang hit him on the way out. It's a bit of a bummer. APA can't tank anymore, yeah. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I think Yon could have pressed R here for sure. If Yon presses R, it's a lot easier to... I don't think Impact dies. So I think that's fair. Still, TL get quite a bit off the back half of that. Yeah, I think there he should not have held R for sure. Just let it rip. It's fine. Just take it. It's in front of you. It's free. No R. I mean, he doesn't have a good chance to R. I'm down with him autoing the rest of that fight. But yeah, here, just R. Just take it. Yeah, I mean, TL did a nice job at calling the way back in. I do think Weibo made 2 big mistakes, but TL had a really good punish. So I don't want to take anything away from TL in saying that. A little bit questionable, though, from Weibo for sure. TL just played all 3 waves up. It's a really good sign. I still think Cinder and the Gnar is a really good matchup for them. So I like how TL had their side lane assignments in this mid game. I think Cinder can actually pressure the Gnar, whereas if you go Cinder into Ori and Gnar into Renekton, I think that the Gnar wins in isolation, and then you just play into Syndra as the Ori. That's how we've seen Cinder like actually lose a lot of ground. So also the Lucian Nami pairing, Lucian actually can catch waves in the side, which is really big. Because like Cinder wants to be mid, so yeah. I mean, again, I don't really know what Weibo's doing here. It's a really nice ult from Crisp. It kind of saves shit for sure. APA almost found Xiaohu there. Well, I mean, this setup is just so much better for TL. I don't get what Weibo's doing here. APA had the side lane top. So Breathe is going to be late to this fight no matter what, and Weibo opts into it. So Weibo not respecting the conditions in the map. They are playing better conditions. That said, the hostile takeover into Shockwave is very big. Good locket from Umti to, like, it was well timed. And good scatter from APA. It just missed Xiao. If it hit both, would have been massive. APA did play this fight very well. And then they just worked to corral Breathe. APA waits and holds, so he's out of range. And he waits for the impact stun. That's really, really well played by APA.
Could be great, but like you said, Cummy.
Hey, it's Gum. Thanks for the follow. Cubby, I'm so scared for Cubby, because Dig only spot left for a true NA team. Oh, so scared for Surdy. Yeah, we'll see. Cinder is really strong. Yeah, no, Weibo did not respect the conditions on the map, and TL punished. So really, really well played. And this is a good fight from TL. Again, I don't know why Weibo's taking this, but TL played this fight very well. APA had a very, very, very good fight. I really like this play from TL, by the way. Fuck the dragon. I really like the fact they just go find Gnar when he's mini. Just play hard at the side of the map they're already on, and they can pressure. If they have more grubs, this would have been a tower. Or not a tower, but it would have been more pressure. I would have liked to play better if they had more grubs. Not the case, though. They still drag Weibo to them, and they actually get to play the dragon out through this. So, again, TL making really good plays. I really like how fast TL played this mid game. I think they actually played it well. Are Weibo making mistakes? Yes. Are TL doing a good job of punishing? Absolutely. APA missing that was really expensive. He's got to hit that scatter on Skarner. And again, like, they got top all the way in. They get to push bot out, and now they're protecting their bot side for the dragon. This is really good from TL. They're playing the map really well. I don't think we burn R here on Crisp. I don't think that's worth it. There's a Fate's Call's not up yet, but I don't think it's worth it, actually. Yeah, you save it for this. Yep. Well played by Xiaohu to get out. Umti got distracted. Umti got distracted here. Umti can't get distracted by this. If Umti hits this on Xiaohu, this is such a banger play by TL again. So this is on TL. Yeah, this is on TL. If Umti flash R's, which he should, I would flash R and one-shot Xiaohu in a heartbeat. That's so worth. It's so fucking worth. You get Xiaohu like this, your entire team's full health, and you get to play with a fight with Sinner where you're not pressured at all. Take that. Ah, fuck. I missed this. I mean, this is very, very well played by Impact and Yawn. Umti has to follow this up. This is a great setup from Impact. That hurts. That actually hurts a lot. Does anything get cooked now? AP ults in the Sterax. Bummer. Sterax is just completed. Fuck. If that's played better, TL win that fight really hard, actually. And that's Dragon. I think it might be Dragon either way, but they win that fight really hard if Umti hits the ult for the chain CC. There is not much of an excuse for Umti not hitting that. Fuck, man. Good discipline by APA to not walk into the enemy side of the map here. He gets the wave in, waits on the show. And they're going to go in and get some shit. TL's done a nice job of playing Syndra. I know APA is a good Syndra player. His Syndra is much better than his Ori, in my opinion. I mean, he's shown they can play this pick in the past, but I think that they've actually managed this pick rather well. You do have to keep Syndra really safe in mid games and just like be really careful about what side lanes you take. And because I think TL plays map so well as a team, they're able to get Syndra more waves and be in safer scenarios than other teams. I really like, again, matching the Syndra into the Gnar, I think was really big for TL in this mid game by just focusing down the mini Gnar. So I do want to give TL props for that. I think that was good direction from them. Also, Chris getting gapped by Core a little bit is very helpful. That all is kind of sus, but they do get mid-outer, so it's whatever. And yeah, I mean, Breathe is in Narnia. I mean, mid was just taken by TL. So Breathe playing this on a side where his map or team doesn't have control on that side of the map is bad, and then Impact bases and picks up the kill. I mean, again, I really felt like this is where TL like had the game won, or the game is in such a good state for TL, and man, like APA and Yon just we just didn't play fights well enough in the back half. I feel like every member had a bad moment in this game with TL, but the late ones, like the carries, just didn't play well enough, and it really hurt. Like not following up with that R on Zhao, who I think hurts a lot. That legitimately could have been a Baron if that was played better by TL. Impact got solo killed and had to crawl his way back into the game. Yon at APA both fucked up early, but yeah, wait, they fuck up a bit too. I don't know, man. I'm still hopeful for these guys. I'm still hopeful for these guys. I mean, they've gotten so much better from last year. They just didn't care. Like, both games, like, if APA is 10% better game one, TL wins. They have been practicing best threes all year. Again, the sequence from TL is really, really nice. Like, they got bot in deep. They zone them off this, and then they take the tower in 2 waves. Yeah, really good. I mean, I'll be honest, if I'm Yon, I would rip R now. I know Core's in base, and that's part... Yeah, I don't know if they saw Core base or not. If they did, I mean, they made the call fast afterwards. Because Breathes mini, which I find it a bit sus to start Baron on this timer. Yeah, I think Yon ripping R right here would be really big. Like, again, they're stuck between, like, on the wall, right? So, this is a really good angle for me. Their 3 carries are there. At least they're letting them take Baron damage. Like, this is not bad for TL. I like this for TL, honestly. They don't have to do anything here. They can just go retreat the dragon. Like, they just go fix their waves and then play Drake. It's fine. And then they go onto the crisp. Yeah, I don't like this. Yeah, I mean, waste of calling. Said Breathe missed on APA, so that hurts. I don't know. Like, Impact doesn't need the TP here. I really think the TL's out. Again, if Impact plays out the top wave, like, this Dragon is so free for them. If TL just kind of chill out a little bit. Because they get to, like, bot waves in. They get to get top wave in. Mids in. Free Drake. Weibo fucked up their last engage. The fact that TL took this extended play, I just don't like. I really feel like TL, they just need to go play for Dragon. Their waves are so good. If Impact fixes top, Dragon's free. And this extended play, Weibo don't have the health bars to hit Baron. If they do, then you cook them. Like, the fact this all misses from Breathe. Yeah, their jungler gets low, so they can't do it. So, like, for me, I mean, TL, obviously a good team on map. It is a strength of theirs. They are playing map well. But I think this is a sequence where if they were more disciplined, like taking the Dragon on time here would have done them a lot of favors. I still think they can take Dragon here, by the way. But they match recalls. This should be Dragon Wave. Again, like, I want them to do Dragon so bad. I feel like the Dragon has just been up on the map for them for the last 2 minutes, and I understand being concerned about the Baron. Okay, here we go. We got there. Good job. Still a little bit late. That does matter in this game. Like, that does matter. Yawn, dude. Press R, please. Oh, man. I don't... Like, after the hostile takeover goes, like, you gotta press R here. I don't know. I thought this was 1-2. Good try by APA, but, like, you can throw this blue buff in the Narnia and get it. You don't have to throw it back in the pit. I mean, TL's losing a lot of waves by doing this, so... Yeah, this was bad from APA. Really nice R by Xiaohu. If APA gets his ult off, it does kill Xiaohu, but he has no vision. The ult pulls him out of range, and then APA dies, burning his flash. So APA gets gamed on. Good Mikhail's out, but then Yawn doesn't flash. So, I mean, that happens, and then Yawn has to flash Crisp. You gotta flash this. Also, the culling from Yawn, since we've been picky. Okay, the culling ends up being okay. Yeah, he's gotta flash that. And he dies, and Light runs away with the fight. And it all comes crashing down. I mean, really well played by Xiaohu, but... Not good. Not the way you want to go out. Okay, I think also, by the way, like, if TL has the Dragon up, or, like, took the Dragon on time, it might have spawned here. It could have gotten up earlier. I mean, that's a little bit of cope, but... Yeah, it was a really sick bait by Xiaohu. He played APA pretty hard there. I feel the same way, Spawn. I mean, I really feel like for TL, they had 2 games won, and then like game 1, APA and Eco hits 2 more ults, and I think that TL can win that game. This game, I think APA and Yon play 10% better, and TL wins. I would throw Impact in there too, but he kind of saved the game after he mucked up early. Yeah, they get Deny Soul now, pretty free. This is right by Weibo. I usually don't love using Barons to take dragons, but it's on the back half of Baron, and they like just cleaning it out for free is just that is just the move. It's just what they have to do. I mean, on the bright side, TL did get the easiest O2 draw, so I think TL's we're gonna see more TL in this tournament. If TL loses to Pain after playing this way into Weibo and LNG, then I am truly depressed. Oh. I mean, again, Yawn should not be on this wave up here. There's just no need for this. Yeah, they got APA and Yawn Flash in this sequence. Really, really important they did. Really nice Mikhail's by core there on Yawn. Small window to hit that one. That was clutch. Before he gets CC2. That was very good. That is a good calling from Yawn. It is onto a TP target, but I think that is good. It could have been angled a wee bit better if he starts further north, but it's good. Yeah. It's now you TP back and reset. Impact trying really hard to find a pocket up here, which he ended up doing. This is pretty nice for Impact. And they actually have, like, some edge or info with the Impact angle. But, yeah, and then Light gets one tap. Light lost his mind here. Huh. Good dash from Yawn, but he's still cooked. Well, like, the angle that Breed takes, Yawn does have a nice dash to get out of this, but he's still cooked in Yahoo, like, into Xiaohu in the rest of the fight. You know? And it's because Yawn lost his flash earlier in mid. If Yawn has his flash up for this, like, this is really, like, a really good fight for TL. It really is. Like, if Yawn's able to flash out of that, the rest of the fight plays out pretty nicely for them. I will be honest. But the space that Breathe and Tarzan are able to buy against the flashless APA and Yawn are just too much. That makes the game really hard. All right. Oh, man. Alright, they got the crab. I mean, if we're playing the map like... I mean, if we're playing like this, like in this formation, I think TL's already lost. Also, again, no flash on carries. Makes this a lot harder. No buffs either. And then Breathe just fucking games on APA. Oh. I mean, I will say, if... I think APA is right for this. It's just that the ult is late from Umpty. And Breathe gets this off, and then that's game. I don't blame APA as much for this one. If Umpty hits the shit, I do think that it's fine for him. But the slow missing and the hot from Breathe is good, right? Just you get tenacity from Sterax and Wits End, and so this Gnar actually has a lot of tenacity, and that was just not calculated at all by TL. So yeah. I don't blame APA that much for that one, though. I really don't. I don't think that's cope. I think he's actually making the right play there. He just got gamed on, and teammates didn't help him that much. Even if Umpty is like able to Q cancel over the wall, it's big. Umpty gives himself for the wave. Yawn drops a coin that's not too hot, and then he just goes down, and that's game. Oh, fuck, Ben. This game was sad. Again, I really feel like if Yawn APA just played 10% better, they didn't lose their flashes like in that random scenario mid, I think it would have been a lot better. Would have been a lot more playable. So, anyway, that's it for TL versus Weibo. That's a tough one, man. I thought TL played their way back into that one really well. Some big mistakes that Weibo made, but just not meant to be. As always, guys, if you guys enjoy the VoD reviews, feel free to drop a sub. I got more coming for Worlds. Likes, comments help the channel a lot, as well as until the next one.